have some bad news to start today for everybody. There's no live Opie today.
What happened to Opie?
So I don't know. I don't really know if Opie keeps an actual schedule. He's just doesn't feel like doing a show today, and doesn't really feel like doing a show much past 6 a.m. anymore.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't understand it.
Which is because, I mean, honestly, his numbers just seem to swell after 6. You'd think you'd ride that wave.
I mean, I've been saying this about Opie. I've been saying this about Chad. We go in there, we help them out, we give them the biggest audience they've ever seen, and never a thank you.
They always clam up.
They either clam up, they yell and scream and throw a fit and sign off and go and run away from us. Don't run away from us, Chad. Don't run away from us, Opie. We're trying to help you. You're not any good. And we try to make you better, and you run away and you throw a fit. I'm tired of trying to help people and getting no appreciation back in the process.
I mean, with Chad, at least, like, he tries to do stuff on his own, though. He keeps sharing the clips and things. He had a clip he put up like a couple days ago about defending Chris D'Elia. Which
is always a good look. You should always... Yeah. I think next he's going to defend the Rick and Morty guy. And then after that, I think Bill Cosby is his next big one. I think that's going to be the ones that he defends.
It's almost like there's a pattern.
He's got one of these things where, like, he's going to kiss the ass of the people who are, like, getting canceled for being legit creeps. And that's going to be like, that's his salmon swimming upstream move. That's his, like,
that's
show
how
you.
I'm going to get there.
Yeah. Like, well, he's not going to do it on talent. So there is that. But Anthony was on Uncle Rico. We're going to start today with an Anthony Cumia clip, which, by the way, if you apparently all of you enjoying that interview we did with Anthony, that hour and a half we spent with Anthony Cumia from Compound Media, the Opie and Anthony show, still doing very well. By far our biggest interview we've ever done. He was on the Uncle Rico show with Shuli and Bob and Mike Morse, and they were talking about crazy people.
Okay.
Crazy people who can't kind of hold up to internet heat. They don't know how to bust balls, and they just go from 1 to 1,000. So they were talking about that, and Steel Toe came up. And
Why would we come up?
Well, I want you to see if you feel that Anthony has taken a side in the Chad Zumock versus Steel Toe feud.
Okay.
I want you to tell me, based on what you see in this next clip, and this got sent to me by, oh man, I am so sorry for not, Fairy, the whatever Fairy. Oh God, Turbo Fairy, is it? I'm going to get it here. Taste Fairy. Thank you, Taste Fairy, for sending this to me. This is Anthony on the Uncle Rico show. You tell me if you think he has an opinion.
Okay.
On all this nonsense. Here we go.
I don't need any help.
Hold my beer. Have you written that back to you?
So basically, he's trying to, like, anybody that we broke up many times. You know what I mean?
They're talking about John now.
All
so
right.
the Uncle Rico show is about Stuttering John.
Times, and there was other people I talked to, hung out with. You know what I mean? Nothing. I know nothing. You know, and then she goes, John, really? She goes, you're really doing this because I said no to you because of the fact that you thought that I would sleep with you because I was sleeping with Bob Levy, and you have that ego that thought, why not me? You are so fucking such an egomaniac. And
so John tried to pick up on Bob's girlfriend when they were breaking up. Like, as soon as he heard they were breaking up, he was in her DMs, you know.
Bad look, John.
Yeah, not a good look.
Something like that. And it was like, fucking, oh.
That's all it was. It was him going, oh, she's fucking him, so she's got to fuck me. That's all it was.
Mental patients think that, like Zumock.
Okay, so first of all.
he just went right in.
Right away, when Anthony thinks mental patients do that,
I'm a fan of Chad.
Yeah, Anthony, as soon as he says mental patient, I'm a fan of Chad. He goes right to Chad Zumock. That's got to be nice.
That's got to be awesome.
Because it really chaps his ass that Anthony doesn't like him, but likes all these other shows and thinks they're all, they're okay. Mm-hmm. And that always bums him out. And then he accuses all those people of kissing Cumia's ass and this and that. It's like, no, Chad, he just doesn't like you. Like, there's a difference between people kissing a guy's ass and then you just not being liked. I mean, do I kiss Anthony's ass? Of course I do, but that's not why he came on our show. He genuinely likes what we do. He doesn't like you.
Came on the show for April.
Probably more than likely. So he says mental patient, and the first thing that pops into his mind when they're talking about Stuttering John and being a mental patient is Stuttering Chad Zumock. And by the way, Chad hates that he's become the new Stuttering John. It really bothers the shit out of him. Any mention of our show drives him nuts. He goes into a tooth grinding frenzy. So Anthony connecting a straight line dot between Stuttering John and Chad is going to bother him. And then mental patient equals Chad. Make sure you show him this clip.
He really shouldn't grind his teeth anymore. He already lost his upper lip. If he loses teeth, there's just going to be nothing.
Teeth and upper lip, yeah. It's and never touched meth from, I mean, as far as I know. So
it's
that's
almost
kind of impressive.
how he pulled it off.
Yeah, how do you lose your upper lip and your teeth from just grinding? That's amazing.
She's fucking him, so she's got to fuck me. That's all.
Mental patients think that. Like Zumock thought that about what's his name, the guy from Steel Toe.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, how about I fuck your wife and take her away from you? It's like, dude, what are you, out of your mind?
Oh no. So I believe Anthony may have made a judgment on the Steel Toe versus Chad thing. Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, but I mean, it's such a weird, like, out of the blue. I can't imagine anyone would have that take.
Yeah, I would definitely say Anthony has turned in his judge's scorecard on that back and forth. It's like, oh, Steel Toe, I went on their show. I spent a couple hours hanging out with those guys. And then, what about Chad Zumock? Oh, mental patient. Oh, okay. Mental patient, Chad Zumock.
Has he been committed yet? No.
Yeah, no. It's I spent 2 hours with Steel Toe. Those guys are pretty cool. I like them. Talked about them on my show. What do you think of Chad? Oh, you mean the guy who's fit for a straitjacket? Okay, I believe that's the judgment on Steel Toe versus Chad. Thank you, Anthony.
Didn't they have like not a restraining order, but he was barred from entering something?
Yeah, he's been banned from shows that Anthony's been on because they don't want the dumb fuck in the building. They don't want him in the building because they all want to have a good time, and they know that he is the antithesis of a good time. So therefore, again, they don't want that stupid
He's
fuck
like
in the
famous
building.
for all the wrong reasons.
Yes.
Who would say something like that?
The other mental illness part of it is that when Bob starts doing Uncle Rico with us, he sends Bob a DM and he goes, I thought we were friends.
Now they're back on John.
And it's like, and then Bob at that point gets told this story by his.
So I think that's Anthony's whole take on the Chad and us situation. Is if you were wondering how he feels about it, just remember,
Not a good look, Chad.
mental patient. We're just, hey, the Steel Toe guys. Chad is, oh, that mental patient, like Stuttering John. These guys look like chomos, says King of Cali. Oh, well, that's... Guinness says Slimer tried to pick up on a girlfriend because of his popularity. Who's Slimer? Oh. From Ghostbusters? That's not very nice. Did he try to pick up on Dana?
He could probably, I don't know about Dana, but he could probably land something. He's not nobody. I mean...
Gabriel says Chad looks like he likes to sniff little boys. That is not an accusation. He's saying he looks like that. That is not legally actionable. Michael B says Chad wanted to be Bert, and even Bert sucks. Why'd be a sucky comic? I will say that is one thing about Chad you can respect. He knows his limitations. Mm-hmm. He aspired to be a shitty comic. He failed at becoming a shitty comic, but he tried to be one.
But I mean, we're not done yet. There's still time to turn the boat around in the 11th hour and the 59th minute. You know, just...
Sure. But you've heard the old saying, up a particular kind of creek without a paddle. Mm-hmm. It's going to be kind of hard to turn that boat around.
Use your hands, Chad.
Yeah. April says, hearing Anthony talk about us is a treat. It is. It's very nice to have Anthony mention us from time to time. Speaking of Compound Media, Eric Nagel in the building. Good morning, sir. Steel Toe sent bail money to the protesters arrested in Atlanta. No, I did not. I saw the cars on fire though, and everything else. They were angry about something down there.